Hi guys. Sorry, just adjusting my volume. I accidentally turned my screen off for a quick second, so apologize. All right, yay, we're here. Okay, let me make sure the chat, there we go. Chat is open. It's open. Greetings, hello, salutations. I'm Jackie Duran, Scentsy consultant. Sorry, I'm a little out of sorts. Tonight, we have our weekly training video tonight, and tonight's topic is going to be about Scentsy transition. So for some of you, you guys may be sitting out there thinking, what the heck is this Scentsy transition thing she's talking about? Because this might very well be your very first transition. So big things in store tonight for you. So put your listening ears on and get ready to have some fun. So I am Jackie. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. Those of you who are joining live, remember every single Tuesday night at 9:15 Central Standard Time, I do a live weekly training video. So that enables all of you out there who follow me on Google+, you'll get the link ahead of time in your email. But this gives you the opportunity to join live if you can and be able to chat, ask questions in real time. Your chat bar should be over there, or maybe it's over there. My screen, it's over here. And just kind of talk all things Cincy. So it is just a way for me to reach out and connect. So, and another great thing about it is that as soon as I'm done, because it's Google and Google like rules all, it basically takes this video, wraps it up really pretty, and immediately puts it over onto my YouTube page so you can watch it for playback at your leisure. Because like I always say, the beauty of Cincy is you get to work it around your schedule and whenever you would like to. So that's the great thing. So if you can't join live but still want to be able to get in on like a weekly training, you can do that via these meetings or chats or hangouts or whatever you'd like to call them. So that is there. So make sure that if this is something that is of interest to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button when you're on YouTube. And then that way, when the new videos are posted, if maybe you don't get that email reminder when it goes out live, it should give you a reminder when a new video gets published. I think it does it, once a week or something. It'll send you like a quick overview of the people that you subscribe to on YouTube and let you know when a new video is hit. So that way you've got it. So, but also feel free to leave any comments on maybe something that you're curious about. If you have ideas on a certain topic, whatever it is that we're talking about, feel free to chime in and let us know and share, what works for you, what isn't working for you, maybe things that you need help with. And I'd be more than happy, and I'm sure that the rest of the Cincy consultant family out there would be more than happy to help you along as well. So we want everyone to enjoy their Cincy business and get the most out of it, whatever that happens to be for you. That's the point in all of this. So it is the 21st of July. It's the 21st of July. This is crazy that August is almost here. And thank you for school starting. Thank you. It's been really feels like a long summer when it comes to the way of children. So we've got back to school starting next month. So it's going to get a little hectic and a little crazy for a minute, but it's all good. It's all gravy. We do have our July Join special. They didn't really come up with a fancy name. So I've just been kind of using the Join in July special is my wording. I know, very, very, very creative. But anyway, if you guys haven't yet seen which I hope you have, because hopefully you've either been watching my videos or you're at least checking out your news tab once a week. You can, or not you, if you're not, if you are not a consultant, you can join Cincy for only $49 in July. That's flipping amazing. Okay. I have been a consultant since 2012. I have never seen the price drop from that $99 starter kit. So I've seen them do the free shipping before, things like that, but never like a price drop to $49. That's crazy. So if you were on the fence and maybe you've been thinking about it, or you're like, oh, well, I really love Cincy, but I don't know if I really want to sell it. Why not? I mean, even if it's just a hobby for you, at $49, seriously, guys, why not make some money off of your own sales? So if you're the person out there who's spending money every single month on Cincy, yay, but why not give back a little? It's almost like a cashback reward. Look at it like a credit card kind of thing, right? If you spend money, you're going to make money because you're going to make commission on your sales. So it's a good opportunity. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. Do with it what you will. But for those consultants out there, make sure that you are sharing the news and the information that is still available. And it's only available until July 31st. So, and they have said that while the kits last, I have not heard any word that they are out of kits or, you know, hurry, hurry, hurry kind of thing. But you never know how that kind of goes. So, just make sure that you're letting everyone know, and also letting them know too when they go to your website, and if they are going to join, or if you out there are about to join, when you go to the website, on the first page, when you click the join button, you're going to get, you know, like a little welcoming information, things like that. And then you're going to start filling out your information. And I believe it's like about halfway down the page, it says starter kit, and there's like a little drop down menu, and you can choose your starter kit. So that way, if you're needing it in Spanish, or if you're joining for another region or another country, you're able to pick those. So that way you get the products for your region. And especially if you're doing it and you want it in Spanish or maybe French, things like that, you're getting it in the language that you would need it to be in. But in that drop down, there is the kit that says Essential Spring Summer Starter Kit. And that is the one that is $49. So everybody out there, that's the one that you're going to want to choose if you want that $49 price point. You can still get the regular $99 starter kit with everything normally that would always come in it with the party testers and all of that. So that is still there if you choose just the straight starter kit option. That is still available, but that $49 is gravy. Again, like I said, I'm kind of out of sorts tonight because, and I'm kicking myself that I'm not there, but probably a good, what do you guys want to estimate? Maybe 70 to 75% of all Cincy consultants are currently in Vegas enjoying the Cincy family reunion going on right now. For those of you who are not aware, that is like our annual conference, as you will. You know, some companies call it a conference or retreat, things like that. We call it a family reunion because, well, we're a family in Cincy. So every year we get together and we do a reunion. And this year they took it back to Vegas. So, man, if the kid situation and the job situation and my husband's job situation hadn't all just kind of blobbed on top of each other, I would totally be there right now. But I couldn't make babysitting and job schedules and everything else work. So don't mind me and my tears of sadness as I watch for the updates from the reunion. And if my phone happens to buzz, it's because people are scoping at the moment and I'm trying to have fun in the moment with them, even though I'm not there. Thank you, social media, for giving me an outlet to cry. I said this last year too, and I'm like, oh, next year I'm totally going, and this year it just totally didn't work with my schedule, but that's okay. It happens. Life happens. But I hope again to make it next year. But anyway, that's going on currently, and that is the place to be if you're a Scentsy consultant. So tonight is like opening ceremonies. So they've got Heidi Thompson is probably up there right now doing her amazing keynote speech and making everyone cry because she's such an amazing and inspirational woman and mother and person in general. And so, yes, I'm sure they're all having a blast. There's the big concert tonight because every year they have a special music guest. So they've got the concert tonight. And I think if memory serves, I cannot remember if it is tomorrow night. So it's either Wednesday night or Thursday night. It might be Thursday night. That is actually when they do the brand new product line reveal. And let me just say this. If you guys haven't yet experienced this, if you are a Scentsy fan, as I am, because I'm a fan, okay? I was a fan of Cincy before I joined. That was one of the main reasons I did join, was because I love Cincy so much and I was a fan of the product. So as a fan at heart, I can't wait to experience it firsthand. Let me just say that. But if you follow anybody on who's scoping or using Periscope, if they're using that, or if you follow anybody on Instagram or in any of like the secret Facebook groups or the spoiler groups, things like that, maybe in your own like large team groups on Facebook, you're going to start getting inundated with pictures and posts and everybody who is sharing everything that they're releasing, because what happens is they literally introduce the entire brand new product line. And that's going to be the product line for fall and winter. So exciting. And so what they do is they will show pictures on the screens, because of course you're in this huge like auditorium conference hall center thing. And on the huge monitors, they will show the pictures of the new products. And then afterwards, they do a setup to where you can actually walk around. You can actually see the product firsthand. They'll even have, in years past, they've had like these big standing pillars, and they'll take like testers of the brand new scents that are going to be released and put them out there. So you can actually like I said, it's like a tester on the wall, but you can rub it, you can smell it, you can experience it. So anyway, consultants out there, get ready to have your phone explode in the next couple of days. It's going to be very tempting, because if you're anything like me and it's so exciting to see this brand new product, we have to remember that this stuff isn't even going to be available until September 1st for our customers. So we still have an entire month to get through. So you don't want to be spilling the beans and everybody's going to be waiting until September all your customers are going to be like, oh, heck no, I'm not ordering in August. I'm waiting until September because that's when all the new stuff comes out. And that's awesome. We want them to, of course, order in September and, of course, get all the new stuff and the products and the warmers and the scents and the whatever special, awesome, cool things that they're going to introduce. But we don't want to kill our August sales too. And we don't want to rob our amazing customers of the opportunity, because now this is how it goes down, guys. Transition month, which is technically August. Transition month usually means that all the items that are in the current catalog are going to be discounted to 10% off, excluding anything that is a licensed product. So your charitable cause warmer, so our breast cancer awareness warmer, our MLB warmers, our campus collection, and our mossy oak breakup warmers. We've got the warmers, and we have the night lights as well. I was trying to think in my head. I believe those are the only ones that are excluded, and that is simply for the licensing purpose. So it's not to be mean. It's not to say, oh, we think that you're really going to love these, so those aren't 10% off. No, it's not like that. It's simply because of the licensing reasons. We pay money to to be able to use the license for these types of warmers. So basically how you guys can look at it, and what I've started doing, because well, actually, let me wait to get to that. I'm jumping ahead, sorry. So excited. New products, so excited. So anyway, they're going to be announcing new products. Let me get back on track here. They're going to be announcing new products. I'll be showing pictures, things like that. Just try to keep it under wraps until at least like towards the end of August. I know it's really, really hard. I think for me, what I like to do is I like to have fun with my customers. So again, I'm reaching out to like my Cincy fans, my addicts like me, who are just like, and they get all excited and giddy, and the butterflies start when they start to hear about new products. I like to try and give them fun spoilers and teasers. So like maybe I will grab a picture that somebody has taken of one of the new products, and I will take my app on my phone, and then I'll sit there and I'll do some graphic over the top of it. So we maybe really can't see any of it, but maybe just like a little teeny tiny little corner of it, and kind of tease them with a little spoiler. Like, can you guess what this is? So fun things like that I can like text them or email them or message them, but not spilling all the beans and the goodies. Because like I said, we don't want them to miss out on the great sale either for August, because there's still amazing scents and amazing products that they can get at a discount. So again, Scentsy addicts, we can still buy our stuff on sale. I like to call it our semi-annual sale and advertise it that way. At Cincy Family Reunion, they will also be announcing the new incentive trip location for next year. So we'll be able to see what the incentive trip is going to be. Remember, this year it happened to be a cruise, so that was awesome. And then they're also going to announce at the very, very end, so the very last day of Scentsy Family Reunion, they will be announcing the location for Scentsy Family Reunion 2016. So that way you can start planning, and maybe hopefully it's somewhere close to you and it won't be, too big of a hassle. Or you can plan to take time off work, or if you're like me, plan your husband's schedule and your kids' schedule and get everything all lined up so you can really make it next year no matter where it goes. The past couple of years, they have allowed us to use that as like an incentive. That's part of the incentive trip that we can earn. So a lot of people were able to actually earn going to Scentsy Family Reunion for free. So awesome deal. Awesome deal. Still includes airfare and per diem for food and all of that great stuff. So it's still an all-inclusive trip. It just happens to be you get to choose to go to the reunion instead of to wherever the magical destination might be. So anyway, that is currently what is going on right now in Vegas. So it's bleeding purple in Vegas. It's very exciting. So watching my phone. All right, so transition. So like I said, for those of you out there who this might be your very first transition, you just joined and you're like, what the heck? What's she going on about? Transition? That doesn't sound like that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal, but you just want to be able to be prepared and be ready for it. Because transition is truly that. We are literally transitioning from our current spring-summer 2015 catalog to the new one that is going to be introduced in the next 48 to 72 hours. So we're going to phase out. I can never guess to say exactly what's going to go. I can tell you that what normally stays are a lot of what we have now as like the classic scents. The majority of those are kind of like staples. So those scents normally don't really go anywhere. The new releases, you never know with those. Some of them may have sold so well that they're like, oh, we're keeping those for the next catalog. Some of them may not have gone very well. Or some of them may be just too seasonal. And they're like, nope, going out because we've got fall and winter going on and we want to make room for those. I can tell you right now that more than likely the majority of your spring and summer scents are probably going to go away. Again, they might make an exception here or there, but for the most part, those are going to go away. Corner Cafe, These may or may not change. It just depends. Romance, same thing, may or may not change. Scentsy Man and Spa may or may not change. So this is what you really want to be letting your customers know is, you know, hey, and we will get from Cincy, they will give us a list of what discontinued items there will be. So if there are certain warmers that are going to be discontinued, things like that are going away and will not be available in the fall and winter catalog, they're going to give us a list. So we're going to know, and we're going to be able to educate our customers and let them know too. So again, like I said, in August, our semi-annual sale month, our transition month, when everything is going to be 10% off except those licensed items, then that way we can go to those customers and be like, oh my gosh, you know, I know how much you absolutely love fresh cut daisies, but you're not going to be able to get it after August 31st. So it's 10% off this month. So it's a really great deal. I really push for my Cincy fanatics. I pushed the 6-pack of bars because that is like truly the best deal ever, because you can get a 6-pack of bars for $22.50, and at $22.50 it equals out to $3.75 a bar. So that's a super great deal, and it's truly the best way to be able to buy those scents before they go away for at least a whole catalog season. We are never promised, like I said, and I'm only throwing this out as an example because I obviously do not know for certain, but like I was using fresh cut daisies as an example. We'll say that one's possibly going away. So if that one goes away, because it was so, I think, at least for me, it was so popular, I would hope that it comes back next spring and summer, but we're never guaranteed that. So again, it's kind of like with Bring Back My Bar. It's like, if you really like these scents, you need to get them while you can, because I have no idea when or if they might be back and available. So that's a really great way to be able to market to your customers for transition month. So you're going to, again, want to be watching that news tab so that way you can be in the know and you can know exactly what's going and what's staying. Along with all of that, you know, with the products, and I guess let me go ahead and just show you what I'm starting to do now. You know, again, we are phasing out, right, all of our spring and summer. So in the month of August, this is what I want you guys to start gearing up for, because we've only got what, like a week and a half until August begins. You guys kind of know me by now that I am all about trying to make the most out of your business and not spending a whole lot of money, like putting a whole lot of money back into your business. Really trying to be conscious of not, how do I want to phrase this? Overbuying supplies, okay? Because it can be so easy to get into that Cincy family store in your workstation and be like, oh my gosh, I have to have this and 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 this. And then lo and behold, I've now spent $75. And that's awesome because I'm going to have really cool stuff. But I don't make any PRV on that. So I'm not going to make commission on anything I buy in the Cincy family store. And then it's like, yeah, this is awesome. This is great to have. But did I really need 4 packages of the Scentsy washi tape? Probably not. Did I really need to buy 6 big buttons? Probably not. But I did. So it can be so easy to get in there and do that. So don't get too carried away. Try and stick to the essentials, because again, we're in this to make money, right, guys? So we want to be able to not, you know, take like our commission check or paycheck if we've got another job and be like, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and just spend $70 in the Cincy family store. It's cool. You don't need all that. But, you know, so you may or may not have a bunch of business supplies that are still spring and summer, right? Maybe you just bought a whole new package of catalogs and you're like, oh my gosh, you just bought a whole new package of catalogs. Well, at the end of August, they're not going to be any good to me anymore. What am I going to do with all of these things? Same thing with the product list. If you guys are like me, I love the product lists, okay? I advocate these for a lot of purposes. Home parties, this is all I use. Whenever I'm doing mail outs, things like that. I use product lists. Same thing for my bag parties and my pouch parties. I may put like 1 or 2 catalogs in there, but the rest of it is product lists. But it doesn't mean that I don't have some left over at the end of the month that it's going to be available. So for the whole month of August, what I encourage you guys to do, because this is what I'm doing, is taking your catalogs and taking any product lists. If you've got any of the showcase brochures, that's basically about it, I guess, because, you know, order forms are probably, well, actually the order forms might change. So you may want to start using up these business supplies now and until the end of August. So what I'm doing with my product lists, okay, again, your product list is basically a catalog, but in paper form. This is my BFF. I love this guy to pieces. So what I am doing, you'll see, because I've actually got an order that I'm delivering tomorrow to a lucky lady at work. So with that, of course, I always give a product list with all of my orders, and then I have samples ready to go. So that'll be ready also to go out, and I'm going to attach it to the ribbon there. But what I'm doing, because I'm gearing up again for August, right? And plus I need to get rid of the business supplies I have. Okay, so I'm going to be handing these things out like they are candy. Everybody is getting one this month. But what I'm doing, and this is a very cheap, I don't like the word cheap, an inexpensive way to be able to market your business supplies. And it's very simple, guys. It is a Post-it note. I will be doing the same thing on my catalogs, and it will be a Post-it note that goes on the front. And you can come up, there's tons of cute little sayings out there, but basically what you're wanting them to know is, you know, almost everything is 10% off. So like what I've done here on my product list is it says August is 10% off. And then you'll see I have a little asterisk that says except highlighted licensed product. So what I've done is I've taken my product list and I've gone through and I've actually highlighted. So there's the MLB warmers. I've highlighted the mossy oak and the mossy breakup. That's it on the front page. On the back page, we've got the campus collection. So that's highlighted. There's the night lights for the mossy oak and the breakup are there. And then, of course, down here, we've got our breast cancer awareness, charitable cause warmer. So that one's highlighted. Basically, what you're looking for is anything that has an asterisk by it, whether that's in the catalog or on the product list. So anything that has an asterisk on it is going to be your indication that that is an item that is not going to be 10% off because it is licensed in some shape or form. Obviously, the MLB licensed warmers, the college warmers, the campus collection, those are licensed products. The charitable cause, mossy oak, it's all licensed material. So those are the things that we cannot, due to those licensing restrictions, we cannot discount those. So those do have to stay full price. So what I recommend doing is going through your catalogs and going through product lists. And it doesn't take long, guys, with a highlighter. Just go through and just highlight those things. And that way, all you have to do is slap a little post-it note on the front, let them know, and then just put that little wording on there. If you want to get fancy, run some labels for your printer or whatever and stick it on there too. You can, of course, do that. You can order some labels if you want, whatever you want to do. I keep it easy and I keep it inexpensive. So that's my inexpensive way to do it. Now, the awesome part of all of this, as we're getting rid of business supplies, we also need to reinvest in some business supplies. And starting July 23rd, and I'm going to double check that very quickly because I wrote that down, but I want to make sure that I do have it correct. Yes, July 23rd. Cincy is releasing what they're calling the core business tools. Okay, so we are going to be able to hop onto our workstation into the Cincy Family Store, and we are going to be able to order the core business materials. So that is going to be the Cincy Fall Winter 2015 catalog. It's going to be the Fall Winter 2015 transition party and mini tester sets. So those are your testers. This is like the mini transition tester set. It comes in a bag. And basically what that is all the seasonal and new released scents all in one bundle. Or you can get the actual full tester set. So that's going to be every single scent that's going to be available for the fall winter catalog. Also July 23rd, you can purchase the 10% off promotional flyer. So you can do that if that's something that you would like to do. There's also going to be the discontinued products promotional flyer. So again, there's that list of all the things that are going to be going away. So you can let those customers know. You can either order that or you can go to the resources tab on your workstation as of July 23rd and be able to get it from there as well. So just FYI. And also the fall winter 2015 product lists and the showcase brochures. So those are all the items you're going to be able to go ahead and get in there early on the 23rd, starting the 23rd, and order. Now, the really cool thing that Scentsy does for us as consultants is they actually give us a discount. Like so on the catalogs, those are going to be 10% off all the way through August 31st. So if you're ordering those, you can get those at a discount. The spring summer 2015 catalog, if you're interested in buying more for August, and maybe it just so happens that you truly only have like 2 catalogs left, you're like, oh my gosh, I still have to get through my whole thing of August. Well, they don't want you to spend too much money, so they're actually going to offer the spring and summer, the current catalog that we have, at 50% off. Okay, so you're going to be able to grab a pack of those for 50% off. The transition party and the mini tester sets are going to be 20% off through the end of August. So you do get a little bit of a discount. And again, that's simply because Cincy is trying to cater to us and help us out with our business. They realize that, you know, we're moms, we're fathers, we're, you know, men and women who are just trying to run a small business. And so they look out for us as best as they can. And that's one of the ways that they can do that. So I think it's really great that they do. My advice to you is to only purchase what you're going to need to get started. Okay. So for me, and I've said this in previous transition seasons, for me, what that consists of is catalogs, product lists, and the mini transition tester set. I've said it before and I will say it again. The mini testers are my lifeline. For one, they're more economical to buy. Bonus. And I can, because they're so economical, I usually get 5 to 6 sets of those, because that way when I have bag parties and pouch parties going out, I know that I can at least have 5 or 6 rotating at a time with a full transition tester set in each one of them. And I'm not going to be out. I'm not going to be sitting there with absolutely no testers at home. So I just do those. And again, I buy them when they're on sale during transition month because I'm trying to save money that way. I do the same thing with my catalogs. I usually will buy at least 2 packages of catalogs, and I will buy 1 package of the product list, because the product list, unless they have changed in some way, you get 150 of those. Usually, regular price is $9, so 20% off of that is what you're going to pay. And, you know, unless they change up the product list in some shape or form, literally everything you need is on this product list. And hopefully they keep the scents on there as well. So that will make for one happy Scentsy lady. So again, purchase only those things that you need. Don't go crazy. Don't be like, oh, I need to buy the 10% off flyers. No, well, I need to buy the full party testers too. And I need to buy this and I need to buy that. And I need to buy the showcase brochures. And, you know, really try and look at it and go, okay, what is it that I really use? Or what is it that I'm really going to use? And then another thing too, because we can start buying as of, it's Thursday this week, is the 23rd. We can start buying between the 23rd and we can buy all the way until August 31st, getting it at the discounted rate for those products. So spread it out. If you need to, you know, this week, later on this week or this weekend, you know, if you just want to order like 1 pack of catalogs and, you know, 1 set of the transition testers, do it. Just do it a little bit at a time, but then still try and get it before the end of August, because then that way, again, you're getting it at that discounted price. So you're able to save your wallet a little bit of money and just spread it out and do like 2 or 3 times, do that same order. And then that way you've got all the business supplies that you're going to need, at least for a good portion of your entire catalog season, and you're set. So, you know, unless I get really like bag party crazy, I usually run with 5 to 6 sets of the mini transition tester sets. And that is truly all I use for the entire catalog season. That's it. I don't rebuy them. Maybe if I happen to lose some or something like that, you can buy them. And starting August 1st, you'll be able to buy just an individual mini tester. So like maybe I ran out of, for some reason, I can't find, and this happened, I couldn't find any of my Luna. I had no idea where they all went, but I ordered a 5-pack of just those, and I was able to get just the Luna scent and be able to add that into my existing mini tester sets. And the same thing with catalogs, because I do use the majority of bag parties, and especially for home parties, I use only the product list. So I try and utilize these as much as I can, because again, you know, it's like 7 something when you're buying them during transition month when they're on sale for $150. I can usually buy just 1 package of these, and then what I'll do is end up buying 3 packages of catalogs. That will normally get me through an entire catalog season, and I wouldn't have to buy anything else. Unless I have, like I said, a really amazing 6 months where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm having so many parties that I have truly run out of supplies. And then I'm not going to be complaining, because that means my commission checks are going to be awesome. But anyway, spread it out. Don't think that you have to buy everything all at once on the first day that it goes on sale. You can spread it out. And another good key tip to remember is that you can add business supplies to any Cincy order. So like, let's say you hosted a Facebook party and you're having the majority of the items shipped to you. And because you did a qualifying party, you were able to get free shipping. Well, why not add on at least like 1 set of transition testers, or like 1 package of catalogs, or 1 package of product lists? You're getting it with free shipping. So take advantage of that free shipping. It's coming to you, and all you're doing is just buying it. And when you're putting in a party order and closing a party on your workstation, you can input multiple credit cards. So it's not like you're making somebody else pay for it. You're still putting in your credit debit card and ordering it. You're just using the free shipping that is a part of the party. So tip. Other than that, marketing is the big thing. So you really, 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 like I said, you want to market it. You want everybody to know, you want your customers to know that this is transition month. Again, when that discontinued list becomes available, memorize it, write it down, make it into a pretty picture with an app on your phone or your computer. If you use PicMonkey, is a really great website. It's free to use. You can make all kinds of really cool graphics. You can do it that way. You can join, there's Facebook groups that are just dedicated to flyers. So you can get on there and download one of those and use somebody's flyer that they've made. They usually are very good at sharing those. And so that way you've got a list of the discontinued items that you can start promoting and marketing with. And just remember that everything is going to be 10% off for the month of August, except those licensed products. Okay. And, you know, it doesn't mean that just because, it's transition month. It doesn't mean that your booking should stop. In fact, I really, really, really promote, I'll do like a fun, whether it's a girls' night or just calling it a semi-annual sale party. And basically what I'm doing is I am literally focusing on the things that are discontinuing and catering to the Scentsy addicts like me who love their Cincy and really love like their spring and summer scents that they know are going to be going away, and being able to stock up on those in a really fun manner. And so market it in that form. I mean, it's great. Why not, right? Have fun with it. Remember, after all is said and done, this is your business. This is your business. You're the CEO of your business. So make it and use it whatever works for you and your customers. The majority of my business is literally done long distance. Okay. The majority of my business is not done in state for me. I have customers, and the majority of my team are all spread out across the United States. I'm hoping to hit Canada soon with my Canadian friends. So I've got Canada on my list, and I've got Mexico on my list. So I'm looking to expand both directions too. But, this is a really great way for people to, who love Scentsy, love the product, and want to be able to get it at a great price. So figure out, again, what works for you and your business and your customers and market it to that. Maybe, and I've had a couple conversations this week with 3 or 4 different consultants who aren't on my team or anything. We just network and talk back and forth, who are stay-at-home moms, and they're just kind of struggling, kind of trying to figure out, what do I do? Because, I don't work outside the home, and I've got my kids, and it's really hard for me. Do like a mommy play date, or a mommy and me kind of thing, or a family type of thing, right? Or invite your family customers, right? Or your mom customers, cater to them, let them know, hey, I'm going to do like a mommy's, I don't want to say a mommy's day out, because then that means they're going to drop their kids and run. Don't do that. Don't be the babysitter. Or if you do it where I live so I can come and drop my child off to you. But do like a mommy and me play date kind of spin to a party, and invite people over, or ask someone to be your host for that, and cater it that way, right? So you're going to want to take things that the kids will have fun with. Maybe do it to where you guys can set up outside and make a big tub of water balloons, or set up the sprinkler and let the kids run through the sprinkler, and you can have your Scentsy set up there, and you guys can be sitting back drinking lemonade and iced tea and sniffing through the testers and looking through catalogs, and you can be collecting orders while the kids are playing, and everybody's happy, and it's a complete win-win situation. It's a great idea, right? Moms love to be able to interact and have fun with other moms. They like to be able to go, and trust me from experience, they want to be able to go somewhere to where they know that if their child runs amok, and if their child is running around and being crazy and wanting sugar or chips or whatever, that they're going to be around other children who are going to be doing the same exact thing. And they're not going to feel like this huge cast out, because with maybe their other friends who don't have children, and they're giving you the stink eye when your child is running around because they've taken off their diaper and they want to run through the sprinkler, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on an episode of Jerry Springer soon because my child is running around naked and pictures are probably being taken. You want that safe environment. So if that's what your audience is for your customers, then take it to that, I don't want to say an extreme, but take it to that measure, right? Cater to that. If your audience is more working moms, but maybe you're not a working mom, then ask them and say, hey, if I brought in a dozen donuts to your office one morning and brought in some catalogs and testers, would that be okay if I did that? And that way you could go into the office, you can bring donuts. Trust me, people at the office are going to love the donuts that you bring in. Doesn't matter what they are, where you got them, doesn't matter. They're donuts. And they're going to come in and they're going to be like, ooh, oh, and you brought Scentsy too? Oh my goodness. That blueberry cheesecake, I'm liking that one. And that's a really good way to be able to work around your customers. So think of things like that, out of the box kind of ideas. And again, making sure that you're letting everybody know August is 10% off month. So market it, market it, market it, market it. It's great. It's a great way to get those August sales in. Plot out, again, like I said, plot out your business supplies and how you're going to do that. So if that means sitting down for 30 minutes and figuring out your budget, maybe that means taking whatever commissions that you're making here in July and saying, okay, I'm going to make $60 on my commission check in July. So I'm going to turn around, I'm about half of that back in. So I'm going to spend $30 of that, and I'm going to use that for business supplies. And then that way it's not coming like directly out of your own personal budget or your pocketbook kind of thing. But maybe that doesn't work either. Maybe you just didn't have a really great July, so you don't really have that great of commission check. That's okay. Again, spread it out. Spread the love as far as you need to, but I truly recommend trying to get them in August while they're on a discounted price, because again, that's going to help you in the end. You're the bottom line right now, so that's where it's going to really help you. One of the last things I'm going to leave you with is, your customers want to be in the know. Just like I do right now, dying to know what's happening in Vegas at the moment. Your customers, they may not be as insane as I am, but they still want to be in the know. They don't want to hear it from like a third or second hand type of source and come to you and be like, hey, is there like a sale going on this month that I didn't know about? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Make sure that your customers know what's going on and that they're hearing it from you, because you are truly, we talked about this last week, customer service is number one. So you want to be the one to be able to give them the answers and be able to say, hey, heads up, this is what's going on this month, and be the one to let them know. So that way they're able to get the products that they want and not feel like they're hearing it from a third party. Okay. Other than that, that is basically, did go a little over again tonight. I am sorry. If you guys have questions, feel free, you can contact me at any time. But you can always contact your sponsor, your director, your upline. They should be there to help you and give direction as well when it comes to transition, answer any of those questions you have. When in doubt, if you can't get a hold of any of them and you're just not sure what to do, you can always contact consultant support. They're there for you to, no, they're not there 24 hours a day. No, I can't remember the exact times that they're open, but you can always submit a support ticket if it's something urgent and ask a question, or just wait until the next day during business hours and give them a call. And they're more than happy to answer any of those questions. As much as it might seem like a really silly question to you, trust me, it's not a silly question to them. That's what they're there for, and they love it and they enjoy it. And I will tell you that from any experience I've had with calling customer or consultant support with Cincy, it has been amazing. They are amazing people answering those phones and answering our questions and helping us not feel like a silly goose for asking it in the first place. Because sometimes I have to talk myself up to it and be like, oh man, all right, I'm going to sound ridiculous if I call and ask this question. And when I do and actually make the call, they don't make me feel silly at all. They really don't. And in fact, I feel a lot better when I get off the phone with them. I'm usually smiling at the end of the phone call. So they're great people. And, that's what all this networking connection is for. So feel free to network with myself or people like me that you've made connections with. And, don't hesitate to ask, because all of us, like I said, we're here to help everybody grow their business and see everybody succeed. I know I'm not here to compete with anybody. I'm not. So I'm more than happy to help out and do whatever it is I possibly can to help you guys. So that's all I got for you this week. Transition and Scentsy family reunion. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter and You're going to see the excitement. Fair warning. Fair warning. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Enjoy. And don't forget, like I said, starting on Thursday, you can buy those new business supplies. So exciting. I love being able to get the new catalogs and the new scents. So it's going to be amazing. Big things are coming, guys. Big things are coming with this new catalog. It's going to be fantastic and things that we have never before seen. So get ready. Buckle up. It's going to be a big journey and an amazing, amazing catalog season. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. And if I don't talk to you before, I will see you next Tuesday. Same bat channel, same bat time. So until then, peace, love, happiness. Enjoy and have a wonderful week.